Hey guys, how is everyone doing this afternoon? Um, we are at the hotel and we decided to go live, but we're right beside the freeway. So if it gets too loud, let us know. And now the wind's picking up. That never fails. But yeah, so we'll get a little bit and get everybody in here. Hopefully, everybody's having a wonderful afternoon. Yeah, that video will actually go live at 6 o'clock. I pushed the wrong button because we was actually going to do a live because we're here at the room now. But that will actually go live at 6 o'clock tonight. So just give it some time. I know it was live briefly, and then I moved it back into private. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me get this started here. It's a little different. I'm used to doing it at the lives at the room.
I don't know, on our laptop, the mute button doesn't work if it was something else. So we got to figure that out.
Page by page, or all in one go. Modify your URLs. Inspect all of them.
Yeah, it's a little different setup. It's really, I like it at the house, but sometimes you just can't do it like you always do. But yeah, we're going to have to get it off there too. That thing's going to blow on.
I know. Should we scoot back and put it on this?
Well, if we do that, we can't see the computer. Well, maybe it won't rock too much. We ain't going to stay on like we always do. We just wanted to go live for a little bit and visit with everybody.
Umbrella. We're outside. The kids are swimming. And
you may have to speak up just a little bit because it's the interstate there.
Can y'all hear me?
No, we're not in California. We are. We've been through Arkansas. My goodness, this is going to irritate me. Let me. I'm going to grab this chew.
Yeah, the umbrella's kind of swaying. Y'all might feel seasick. I bet the back of this chair would be perfect. It's higher up.
Where am I going to put it?
Right there. Just don't lean that on the umbrella or it'll be swaying too.
Just bear with us here, guys. My goodness, nothing is working here. There we go. Well, hopefully it'll move up there.
You can flip this way around the other way. Or it's not.
Where do you want to flip it? Yeah, we might just end this. All right. Try it like that now. Hopefully nobody's dizzy and all confused and sick now.
Are the kids with you guys? Yeah, we have all of them, but Leighton had football. He had 2 football games that he couldn't miss. He didn't want to miss. He'd rather stay there than travel, I think. But just the 3 of them.
We're actually going to be in Jemison, Alabama. There's 3 Mississippi. Thank you guys for hopping on here. Which I shared the link last night. We was actually at 3 Mississippi's farm, and we did a live there. But we did shoot some video footage, so Once we get home, we'll get a video edited and we will show you their farm as well. We had a lot of fun. I wish we'd arrived a little bit earlier. It's kind of a rush deal, and then a storm come in, but we had a really good time visiting with one another and fellowshipping in the evening.
I thought the storm was the best part.
Yeah, we actually seen rain for the first time in a long time. So, hey Dan, how are you? Tiffany, thank y'all so much for hopping on here.
Jennifer, okay, Brandon, how's your stomach? And Steph, how's your mouth pain? My mouth pain, it comes and goes. It just, as long as the medicine's in my system, I'm fine. But as soon as it wears off, it's pain.
The stomach's doing okay. It's still there, but it's not as bad as what it was. Now, I will say, about 3 hours ago, I was trying to be a good Samaritan to help a lady that was broke down, and I guess she was on the phone with somebody, and he said that some hose pops off the back of the intake, and I was actually up there trying to attach the hose back onto the intake, and there was another hose that busted, and it was full of antifreeze, and I burnt my hand really bad. So it's starting to blister up, but we got some medicine and stuff that we're putting on it to cool it off. It's burnt pretty good, especially if you go out in the sun. If it hits the sun, it really, really burns. But I'm hoping it ain't. I mean, earlier it looked like it was going to be really, really bad right here, I guess, where the initial antifreeze hit. But I've been spraying some cool stuff on it, and that spot has been going up and down. So hopefully it doesn't come up and I lose all my skin.
Hey, says, where are y'all? We can hear you.
We are in Mississippi right now.
There's Kevin. Everybody says we're loud here, so.
All right. We are in Mississippi, and I am. We're not too far. Our next destination, we can't give that away yet. We're going to another channel in Alabama, so we're going to stay here and then get up in the morning and head that way. So we're super excited. It's been a fun trip. It really has.
It has, for sure. This is actually the first time they got to go swimming, though, just because we get to the hotels pretty late at night, just because that's the best time to travel. And but so yeah, the kids are having a blast.
Yeah. And like I say, it's hard to read the long comments today because we're actually on the phone. Let me see if I can get it pulled up over here too.
Let's see. It's weird though because it didn't even pop up on this one.
What do you mean? Yeah, the Facebook comments are there.
I know it popped up there, didn't pop up here.
It never pops up there. Yeah.
I guess that's because you always do Facebook and I
Yeah.
do YouTube. Okay, I'll go back to YouTube then and look on here. Sounds fun. Safe travels. Glad your trip is safe. Sorry to hear about your hand accident. Can hear the kids swimming in the background. Have a safe trip and enjoy your time away. You all deserve it. And Jennifer says, I just gotta tell y'all how nice your farm is looking, especially since y'all cleared out a lot of the brush. Ron says, I enjoyed the live with 3 Mississippi. Yeah, I seen you on there.
So, where are we at? Honestly, I don't even know what this town's called. I know we're actually 3 hours away from the actual Jemison, Alabama. So we're getting there.
Yeah. The weather is perfect for a cool afternoon.
Yeah.
We was thinking about doing it later. You all right? We're trying to debating on doing the pool right now or waiting until like after his video post and stuff like that. But with it being so warm outside, we figured right now would be best time.
Amy says, "Hey, Eddy family, I am from Stockton, California. I am staying in Sulphur, Oklahoma."
Is it nice?
That's awesome. Yeah, we covered a lot of ground. We went to we stopped in Memphis, Tennessee yesterday. We actually stayed in Forest City. We stayed our first night. We got on the road about 7:00. We stayed in Forest City. We made it there about 2:30 in the morning, and then that was just a few miles away from Memphis, Tennessee. So we woke up and we went to that big Bass Pro Shop they have. Oh my gosh, that place was awesome. We spent a lot of time there. We ended up getting a lot of stuff for fishing, so we can actually get back to fishing when we get home.
Hey, Addison.
And then that's when we started to 3 Mississippi, and now we are in. We're still in Mississippi. We're 3 hours away from Jemison.
Neil said, "Hey, Drippy." I mean, Braylee. Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah, they're loving the pool.
Who tends to the critters when we're gone? Well, Leighton's been, I mean, he checks on them every so often, like after school and stuff. But
Leighton's actually at the farm. He's taking care of the animals. He's not there by himself. I mean, we wouldn't leave him there by himself, but he takes care of all the animals and stuff while we're gone. Hi from the UK. What's up, Peter? Ron? It's kind of weird doing the live this early. Last night was weird too, because usually it's late. We're super excited. We get to see some of our friends and some new people tomorrow at the Pedals from the Past. All right, got tons of them coming in here. Let's see.
hope you all have a wonderful time. Stay safe. Have a happy day. Love watching both channels on YouTube.
You're blocking the camera.
Then we scroll it back.
Yeah, man, that's coming back. I do not like new things, so it's hard to read them long messages on the phone. So if we miss it, I apologize.
On Facebook.
On Facebook. We got the other ones over here. I can't get.
Maury said, "I wish I was able to be there."
Oh, you're not going to be there?
What did we have for dinner? Well, dinner was yesterday. And we had, oh, what'd you call it, Sid? You said something. I don't remember. But that's what we had. Some kind of pasta. We'll say that. It was really, really good. I think I had double plates, big bowls.
Any reports on the animals at home? We don't have any new babies right now, but all the other animals are doing really good. I'm hoping when we come home, we have a baby llama. Yeah.
Yeah, Leighton is a really responsible boy. He calls and checks into, and I call him all the time today just to hear his voice.
Yeah, it's definitely odd not having the fourth one here, but it is what it is, because if he was to come, or if we made him come, he would have been, it wouldn't have been good. He'd have lost his positions at football, and it's just not worth that.
No, he hasn't got his results back from the medical test yet. Beef stroganoff. That's what it was.
Yeah, Ron, they're having a really good time.
Or I guess it might not be Sid on here. It might be Mike. Yeah, they are. Oh, you just answered that. I was going to say they are having fun. Braylee's hiding behind chairs and then running and jumping in.
Yeah, I know, Mike. I'm the same way. It's kind of odd doing a live during the day. Yeah, unfortunately, being a deputy's out of the picture now. So, but there's days I miss it too.
It's Mike. It's good, Kathy. How are you? Lori says, way to rope that steer, Brandon.
I know. I guess there's a hospital close by. There's a helicopter.
Huh?
Yeah, I do. I do miss law enforcement. There's days I do miss it, but then there's days that, you know, I just enjoy spending it with the family as well. Just unfortunately, I couldn't do both of them, and it was getting to the point that it was making both jobs even harder. So we went ahead and chose to go that route.
It's crazy. We stopped. You quit so that it'd be less stress, and then you end up with all this. Maybe your body was used to all the stress. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of that was just, you know, it's just like anything else. If you do something for so long and then you change things up, you know, it's not good sometimes. And my body was needing food, and I wasn't eating food, and I was taking my medicine, and that's what did it. But you know, that's all in the past. We know what happened. We know how to fix it now. So we're going to get it all taken care of.
Chiefs are on
Great weather today in Ohio or Iowa.
Bye-bye.
Hope you have a great day as well.
Awesome.
Well, thank you, David. Yeah, it's a rough job, but you know, most of the time you deal with people, you know, on their worst days, but there's sometimes that it does feel good to help them out, especially if they're in a bad situation. It's hard to explain until you've been there and done it. Talk them out of a bad situation. I mean, that's a great feeling on this side.
Something to buy.
Yeah. How many days will you be gone? I think in total, what we left Tuesday, didn't we?
Yeah.
So about 5 days.
Yeah, 5 days. That's probably the longest that we've actually been gone at once.
An ant crawling on my shoe. Renza says, hi Brandon, Stephanie, glad you're doing great. I enjoy your videos. Prayers and love till hi. God bless till the kids hi.
We will definitely do it. Appreciate that, Tina. Everyone, be sure to hit that thumbs up. MMB says you had a lot of backseaters that enjoyed watching you on from the Bob and Pat Live on Patrol. Yes, I know. There was so many people. Y'all showed amazing support, and it was awesome because I was the type of person I wanted everybody to see what actually went on. Like, it was uncut video. You knew it was going to be raw footage. Now, there was times that I would get nervous when I'd bring somebody back to the vehicle, you know, and sometimes y'all got to show. So,
Not knowing what they're going to say.
Not knowing what they're going to say. But, you know, I think the one craziest night was I was out on patrol and it's snowing that night and ended up getting in a pursuit. And that was the first time to ever experience that, which we had to end it because obviously it could have ended badly, but it didn't, thank God. So, yeah, I definitely miss those nights for sure. Yeah, the kids are loving the swimming pool.
We're in Mississippi, Deborah.
Yeah, Addison celebrated her 10th birthday yesterday. And like I say, she had a blast. She woke me up yesterday morning. She said, "Daddy, I'm double digits." I said, "Yeah," but her birthday, or when she was born, she was actually born at 4:34. Yeah, 4:34. So we was actually at 3 Mississippi yesterday when that at that time. So she really had a great time.
Yeah. We're going to Alabama for
A YouTube meetup.
Yep, Petals from the Past.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, look how good you are. Good girl. Good swimmer.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to this day for a good while. We learned about the Petals from the Past at the Okie Homestead Expo, and then that's when we started the countdown. And it's finally here. We're super excited. We get to see Nick and Zoe. They're the ones that we really know from up here, Nick and Zoe, and then Jason and I can't think of his wife's name now. From Cog Hill Farm. I'm blank. Anyways, I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about.
Susan said, "Can't wait to see you guys Saturday."
I know. I'm super excited. We did. Huh?
Jason and Brooke.
Oh, Brooke. Yeah, Brooke. I got a sister-in-law named Brooke. This is rolling brain fart. But
Awesome, Jeff. He watches us on 3 Mississippi.
appreciate you coming over here and checking out our stuff. And like I say, we was kind of talking. Me and Mike and Sid and all of us was kind of talking last night how it's so weird how when you get further east, you got a different following than you do in the central and then western. And I think that's what is really neat is us going to start meeting new people and sharing our content with other people. There's no such thing as competition, and especially if you got good content, we want to share that with y'all. Man, I wish we would have found one.
Does Addison know that she's now messed up? The neat 57911. It's now 57111. Yeah, I remind her. She's the one that always starts it off because it's all even until she turns the next age, and then it's all odd, and then it's all even, and yeah, she knows. We make a joke about it.
Mike said that we didn't sing her happy birthday last night. We didn't while we was eating dinner.
Oh, but we listened to her get it on YouTube.
We was driving down the road, and the kids was on YouTube, and all of a sudden she had been playing the happy birthday song, and then all of a sudden it says happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Addison. I'm like, what? How did that happen?
So she typed in happy birthday Addison, and
somebody had the song up there, happy birthday Addison. So she got to hear it that way.
First love I have ever caught. Love your family from Wilson, Texas.
Awesome. Thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it. I know usually it's dark when we go live, but hey, we'll take it. We may go live on Steps tonight later on once we get the kids all in bed and stuff. It seemed like it's been several days since we did a live, and it probably hasn't, but sometimes we'll hop on and do a live with the members. And another cool thing we did on the way up here was we went through and on the merch side, because we don't have everybody's phone numbers, but if you order merch, you have to put your phone number in. So we went through our merch website and started getting phone numbers. Yeah, and started calling people and talking to them on the way down here. That was quite interesting. We had a really good time. One of them I talked to for a long time was Dean. Um, I actually talked to him. I knew he stayed up late at night, so I called him and talked to him for about 30 minutes or so. And, it was nice, getting to talk to him, hear a voice. And we called 4 or 5 others, but there was like 3 or 4 that went straight to voicemail. But we may try that again tomorrow when we get on the road.
That's it. I see y'all met world famous Eddy.
Yep, we sure did. I bet y'all didn't even have a clue we was going to be there. Y'all didn't know until we popped up there. But
are you on a road trip? Where is your home?
We are on a road trip. Our home is in southern Oklahoma. We're on our way to Alabama. So hopefully we...
Your video you posted on YouTube today,
Yeah, I know it posted live. It went live, but I immediately backed out and pulled it back because I'm not going to actually post that until 6 o'clock. So that was a mess up. That video will come out here at 6 o'clock.
Susan said, you guys are in my top 3 favorite channels. You, Cocktail, and Walker Content. I'll be the one wearing a cowboy hat pushing my service dog in a doggy stroller.
Awesome. We'll be looking forward to meeting you. That's going to be awesome to get to finally meet a lot of y'all in person, and I can't wait for tomorrow. Oh, it ain't tomorrow. It's Saturday, but we're going to be there tomorrow.
Ryan says, love watching you guys. Love your channel, Stephanie. Not sure why people can be negative. I think your channel brings out the caring and soft, nurturing nature. Yeah, there is just some people that...
There's a lot of people like, don't give them time of day, this and that. But sometimes we have to say something to make us feel right. And there was one comment the other day that kind of really struck out. I know it's got to be the one we posted the other day, where the lady kind of beat up on Stephanie because the kids was swimming in the water trough. Oh yeah, I screenshot it for you. So these right here, it's hard to keep your mouth shut. Read that real quick. It's hard to keep your mouth shut to this. So that's.
It says, Steph, sorry, but why would you leave those girls in that tub of water by themselves? Go inside and rest. OMG, that little one almost drowned when she was younger in your pool. What does it take for you to get it? Never leave little ones unattended in water.
No water up my nose.
Realize it might seem safe in that tub of water, but if she somehow knocked her head on the middle tub, it would not be good. Also, it seems like there's a double standard with those goats and their babies. Sometimes locked up together, then everyone all over the place, you're checking on them where they are. Think it's just to make footage for your channel, how good you're taking care of them. I find it all kind of boring with the same content always, so guess you have to think of something. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's just stuff like that is, usually I do pretty good until they start talking about Steph or the kids. But, for one, yeah, very seriously, they could hit their head and be knocked out in this little water trough. But here's the deal. We're not going to live our life so worried about every little thing. We could get struck by lightning right now because we're outside. That doesn't mean we're just going to stay inside all the time. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Whether they like it or not, they've already got an exit date. You just don't know what that exit date is. And I don't want to know my exit date. But you got a date you was born, and I promise you got an exit date with it. So, but it's just things like that sometimes you just can't keep quiet about it. So.
I know it's foldable towels, but you don't need one yet. She'll have all them towels from the pool or something.
Yeah, Piggy, it's crazy. And, you know, we're not even going to mention their names because we don't want, um, you know, to put any spotlight on them. But
Nancy, she could hit her head even if y'all were with her. Exactly.
yeah, and that's just one of those deals is, yes, you can get hurt doing anything. You know, that's one thing with the kids out there playing on the farm. Um, there was some before. I can't believe you let them run down there and do that themselves. I'm like, we're not going to shelter them. And, you know, I don't want them to be afraid. I want them to try new things. Um, it is what it is.
Lisa says, when I was growing up, we swam in the trough. It didn't hurt us. See kids all the time. I'm 56 years old.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it, you know, somebody said it the other night as well. It's like if you don't like what you see, just move on. You know, because we enjoy what we do. Um, and like Steph said in her video, whether she's recording or not, we
It's
do the
gotta get
same.
done.
We do the same thing every day. Now we don't take you every single day that we go out and do the checks and stuff. Every now and then we do, but that's kind of, I'll get off that. But sometimes you just can't keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, we're from Oklahoma. We live in Oklahoma.
Yeah. And that's one thing we started doing is if it's a rude comment or whatever, it's done. Now here's the deal: we'll take all the advice in the world, and you know somebody's like, "Well, don't delete me." Blah blah. We know who's trying to help, and we know who's trying to be rude, and um, yeah.
Kayson's doing so good swimming. He just swam underwater from that side to that side. He's doing really good. They need to enjoy their life, and people need to keep their comments to themselves and click on another channel if they don't like what they're watching.
Yeah.
Like
all gonna swim back. We're all gonna swim back together as a group.
I don't know, like, you float up, he's saying.
It is. It's kind of odd. I mean, because in the at nighttime, that's kind of our alone time. Even after we do our lives, we'll get on the side by side, and we'll drive the property, and then we'll sit up on the hill and just sit there and look at the moon. And kind of missed that the last couple nights because we kind of got in a routine out there, and it was. But we'll have it when we get back. I will say the grass is beautiful out here, and these are the tallest trees I've ever seen in my life. I just can't get over it, and that's what I was telling Mike last night. Their property is just like, holy cow! These we don't have any trees like this in Oklahoma.
they almost look bare, but it's like they're bare on the inside.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like they're pine trees, and they go up 20 foot, and there's nothing on them. But at the top of 20 foot,
You got a few
Whoa.
inside your shoes.
I got ants everywhere.
Stay over there. I got one earlier, but they don't want to see your shoe.
Oh,
They're all over there.
They're those little peas too. Most of them were overgrown kids that bullied on the playground now. Yeah. We're in Mississippi right now.
no, I didn't bring these ants from the house. I got it bad that day. I still got a lot of.
Yeah, they're attracted to you. Don't put your feet down there. They're swarming the ground.
Yeah, I got a lot of little bite marks, you know, because when they bite you, the next couple of days, they leave little like pimple marks. But they got me all around my neck and my back.
Ed said, wait till you get to Georgia. We got all the pine trees, the old saying, higher than a Georgia pine.
Oh, really? They were Sabrina, you're just too sweet.
Got blisters from those suckers.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, they need to quit thinking.
They know. They know. Love.
Kelly girl from San Diego. We learned to swim at 5 or 7.
Love
Loved
it.
your episode, Brandon, when you talked about your dad dealing with bullies. It was such deep and emotional story.
It was. You know, that's a lot of those conversations like that happen when we was, you know, in the hayfield and unloading hay and putting it in the barn. But that's one thing. My dad. That was one thing. He said that. You know, he never started a fight. You know, you'd always have to back my dad into a corner. But if you ever got him backed into that corner, you was in trouble. How are we doing? We are doing wonderful.
Strasbourg, France.
France. Wow.
You're having fun?
Hello,
You put
Timmy.
an ant on me. Look, they're all on your legs.
Where are they coming from?
You can get it? They're climbing up at your chair. You might have to go jump in that pool. There's ants. Huh? Oh, I know it. Maybe. Time to jump in the pool, it said. My grandpa taught me don't ever throw the first punch, but make sure you throw the last. Yeah, we've been taught that too. We've actually said the same thing to our kids, that you don't start the fight, but if someone's getting you, you get them. Same with the siblings. If someone's picking on one of your siblings, you take it for your siblings.
I might just reposition this real quick.
Mom, we can leave.
No, we're not leaving. What, you want to leave?
Yeah.
Where you want to go?
The deal.
You want to go in the hotel and take a nap?
No.
I'm gonna turn this around here.
Alright, he's going to turn the thing to get us out from under the ants.
Not yet. I want to turn this around real quick.
You can do it like this. Not yet. Give me a little bit of
Alright.
it, okay?
We'll turn it this way. We'll see if that'll get us out of the ant pile. Well, just
Yeah,
turn.
that'll be good.
Let's turn it right here. Yeah, the pool will be in there. That'd be good.
I know, we want to see you though.
Can they see me?
Yeah?
They see me.
Oh, I need to scoot over then.
Yeah.
I thought you were sitting on the stuffy.
All right. Hey. Right there. That'll work. Yeah, the ants got after us.
And fire ants are from Satan. Now, Kayson's in the pool, so if the ants get him, then there's something wrong with that picture.
They said that's way better anyways.
That was a what do you think I'm crazy? Not the nap. Yep, you should have seen his face too.
Yeah, he's not. They don't like the nap, which they've been doing a lot of sleeping.
Braylee's not happy with us right now because I made her put her floaties on while we're live, only because I don't have constant visual with her. Now, right before we went live, we was out here maybe about 15-20 minutes beforehand, and she got to swim without her floaty. She does pretty good swimming. She just, it's not like a I can save my life swim yet.
Yeah, it says now someone's going to throw a fit that you can't see them swimming. Oh, we can see right through the camera right there. Where are you in law enforcement? I'm not in law enforcement anymore. I left law enforcement about 6 months ago. We are going to Jemison, Alabama. We will be there Saturday. If you'll live close to Alabama, Mississippi, we're going to be there all day long. It's going to start about 8:30 to about 3. So most definitely come on out and hang out with us.
Well, just go climb up the ladder and get you one. If you have to get out to get a towel.
I sure like that pool background. Yeah, we have several.
Floaties are so cute. They like your floaty, Braylee.
Thank you.
Kayson's got a floaty back here just because we don't know if it's too deep or whatever, but he gets around pretty good. He knows to stay around the side, and then he can swim pretty decent anyways.
We are in Mississippi right now. It's the first time ever us actually being in Mississippi. It's the first time going to Tennessee. I'd been to Arkansas one time, so I'm getting Alabama be a first, but I counted them up last night.
I vaguely remember going to Tennessee once before when my grandparents lived there, but I don't remember much of that trip. There is 235 sets of eyes on them. They'll be watched.
Yeah. And our kids are not typical kids. They're a little bit older for their age, which we're not going to do nothing to put them in danger. Yeah, they wish they could make it to the meetup. Well, this is their second year having it here at Pedals from the Past, and I think it's just going to grow from here. And I think, just like the Okie Homestead Expo, the third year's coming up. Everybody's going to know it's going to start coming around every year, and everybody can plan. Because I think it's important to, especially get a chance to meet with each and every one of y'all that watch our videos and, make this happen for us. Because if it wasn't for y'all watching our videos, liking and sharing and stuff like that, it would definitely make it hard because, as y'all know, the more people that watch the video, YouTube will put them in the algorithm and they push the video more. So that's the reason why we always say like and subscribe. Because if you get an algorithm and they push you, that means they put you in front of new people.
Neil said you're in Mississippi with Miss Drippy behind you.
Yeah.
You're Miss Drippy.
Drippy?
Yeah, water.
Candy said it's 9 to 5. Okay, 9 to 5.
Nancy said 235 and 1/2 because I only have one eye. I'll be listening. Tarko is ready for my steak. Oh, and
Yeah.
we should just bring it on down here.
Are you getting on the road tonight, Ed, or tomorrow?
He didn't seem like he would be one to drive at night. But then again, he did that one night.
Cindy is the first person to notice my haircut.
Someone seen it in 3 Mississippi the other night.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we going in Alabama? In Jemison, Alabama, there's Pedals from the Past. Lori says, I'm not chatting because I don't feel good right now, but I'm still listening.
Well, hopefully you get to feeling better.
It's because you missed me, isn't it?
I know. I really thought she was going to be there this weekend.
Yeah, Jeanne noticed last night. Susan says, I sure miss barbecuing. Ed's leaving around noon tomorrow. Should be there around 5. Maybe it go bring you a steak sandwich tomorrow.
I'm just hoping this heat will actually come out of this hand, because it's like, it feels good when we was in the restaurant earlier, but when it hits sun, oh my goodness, it gets hot.
How many more miles to the meetup?
We're about 3 hours. 3 hours, however many miles that is.
Like I said, I'll be at the auction in October. Will I see y'all there?
Yep.
Well, you know you will.
We'll be there.
We'll be looking for all kinds of animals.
We'll be there with the empty trailer. No, what? No, we ain't going to be empty. We're going to be bringing some.
It'll end up empty by the end of the night.
Yeah, we're going to be bringing some goats up there to sell.
Is the weather cooler? It's 93 degrees right now, so yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Cooler.
It's 100 and something back home.
First for your hand. Did we eat yet? Not dinner. We had
We stopped at Cracker
Barrel and had lunch.
I know, that's what I told Steph. I was like, I was trying to do a good deed, and it backfires on me. And I felt so bad because the hose that broke, I could have probably ended up getting it fixed, but I was done. I was like, my hand was burning. So luckily we was at Walmart when it happened, and I went and got some kind of spray stuff, burn relief spray.
You selling the Nubians?
Some of
Some
them.
of them.
Yeah. Who said that? Somebody's been
Shannon.
watching. Yeah, somebody. Yeah, we're going to sell some of them. What we would call our problem childs.
Yeah, our jumper.
Air Jordan's going for sure. I don't know, because the more I see her start to kind of grow on me.
No.
If Marie and William are going to, who is watching the farm? Leighton's actually watching the farm. He's there. My brother's there, and taking care of the farm. Leighton's does it all the time with us, so we have all full trust with him.
Yeah, Miss, what you did with your hand. He was trying to do a good deed, and he helped a lady out. She had she had something wrong with her truck. Well, he got a little bit of antifreeze on his hand, pretty much.
Yeah, so I had to. There was some kind of hose that come off at the back of the intake, and
yeah, Fifi's up the road too.
Yeah, and once I pushed it on, there was another hose that popped, and it hit right at the end there.
It's supposed to be a beautiful Saturday in the 80s in Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, that's going to be nice. Yeah, so what Leighton will usually do when he gets off the bus, he will go down there and take care of the animals, and my brother's there. So afterwards, he just goes there because Leighton knows everything's got to be done. My brother helps him out, and then he will actually go down to Fifi, Marie and them's, because that's where friends are. And that's where the bus will actually pick him up in the morning and take him to school. And then Fifi's giving him a ride back and forth to like a ball game and stuff. That's one thing I hate, that we're going to miss his ball game Saturday.
And Friday is Bedlam.
Yeah, but the main thing is his game. That's because we recorded a whole game, and I spent a lot of time building that game as a play-by-play. I was going to do that for each one of them, but unfortunately this one we can't.
No, so Captain Kayson, the swimming chicken master.
Swimming chicken master. There you go.
Right.
Nose.
Has he found any underwater eggs yet? You find any eggs in that pool? No.
No.
Oh, no eggs. People. Little crap.
Are y'all done swimming?
Yep.
I can't believe y'all are done so fast. Happy double digits, Addison, Sharon said.
Thank you. Good job.
Ron's put up a bunch of chickens for you, Kayson.
Who?
Ron Gray.
They are chickens in here.
There's a bunch of them from California.
Bruce said happy birthday, Addison.
73 in California.
You okay? Switching states and stuff. These allergies. Here, I'll take him to the bathroom because I gotta use the restroom too.
Okay.
Here, save my seat, okay? You need this.
Yeah. Steph's gonna run in the restroom real quick. But this is a really nice hotel. We stayed at a Hampton last night, and this is a Hampton as well. It's really, really nice. Everybody's saying happy birthday, Addison.
Thank you.
She said thank you. She'll be right back. Yes, usually if they do swim, they sleep really good, for sure. We just got to be sure to stock up on the Dimetap, or not Dimetap, Tylenol, because their legs hurt really bad. Love seeing how rested and relaxed you all are. Does my heart good. Well, thank you. Yeah, it is nice knowing, just getting to sit back and relax, because at home it's hard to relax because you always got something to do. $70 in the lower BC. Yeah, I guess they all ran to the restroom. But yeah, hopefully we have some new babies when we get home. We should definitely have some goats, but I'm really hoping the llamas have their babies. And like I say, the ones, happy birthday, I'm going to scoot up a little bit because, well, actually, I'm going to see if I can pull Facebook up over here and switch back and forth. I'm going to see if that'll work. Okay. I guess it won't pull up the recent comments, so I can see both of them here. Yeah, the acid, I'm taking medicine to get rid of the acid. Shannon said, it's a thunderstorm there right now. Wow, looks like out. Yeah, I got abandoned. We are staying at the Hilton. Leighton is actually at the farm. Well, he's probably up the road by now, but yeah, he's taking care of the animals. '93 in Delaware. Yeah. Yeah, Leighton's taking care of the farm with my brother. Hopefully the duties will lighten up on y'all at home once your house is built and the animals are in their permanent enclosure. Yes, I think it will be a lot easier because, that's one of the things is not having, everything in a house. The RV, we have to go back and forth, the RV, the shop to the tiny home. But yeah, I think that will be when we'll feel more settled in. Have we tackled the problem with the chickens getting attacked? So yes and no. So we the video that we're going to release today, I'll just cut to the chase. I ended up letting the guineas out and the chocolates because they've been in that enclosed cage. I left them in there about a month together. We ended up letting them out. Within 3 days, we lost several of them from the air. So we gathered them back up. We pinned them up. And the next couple nights, the coyotes started getting really close. The last 2 nights we was there, the coyotes coming up really close. So we've talked to the neighbor, and we're going to basically go out there at night and start trying to take care of them. One thing it's just going to take time. You know, the bobcats, we haven't seen bobcats on the trail cameras or anything like that, but the coyotes it's a large pack as well. So now I did see some of the comments where we actually showed the buzzards the other day, and some people is like, the buzzards won't eat nothing but the dead prey, but that's not true. The buzzards with the white feathers at the end, they will actually take the baby goats. They're actually taking a lot of the farmers' baby calves. They will sit there and eat them until they can't move, or they will get after the mama to where the mama, basically steps on the cow, and then it lets the air out of it, and then they take him from there. Happy 10th birthday. Yeah, I really think the new coop will help as well. And we just released that on Steph's channel, us putting that new coop up. It's about 20 foot long. I'm going to put some wheels on it. The only thing, it takes so long to actually get that thing set up. But once we get it set up, it'll be well worth it. We can move it around where we need to get it. And they'll have plenty of room to run back and forth and eat all the grass they want. That's why I want to keep moving it every day up the hill. And then we'll start moving it back down the hill so they can have fresh grass. Yep, vacation and mini vacation is nice. Yep, we're currently in Mississippi heading to Alabama. Yeah, we're definitely going to try to get them. Leighton's pretty excited about it because he's never really did any night hunting, and that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, Peggy, that's our kids. We know is, for one, you're never to throw the first punch. But if somebody, gets after one of the sisters or the younger brother, obviously you are going to, defend them no matter what. I mean, if, the two boys, if somebody's jumping on the girl, both boys better be jumping in. So that's just the way I was raised, to protect one another. But my kids aren't going to be a bully neither.
Cindy said with leaving him home and in charge is the best thing for his self-esteem. That boy is one of the hardest things working 12-year-olds I've ever seen.
Yeah, he takes pride in everything he does. He wants to be the best. Huh?
You moved that. I'm not even in it.
Well, I didn't want you to be in it.
I can tell. We don't know what's for dinner yet.
We just like shooting from the hip.
Yep.
We just go with the flow.
No, we were supposed to get the truck back Tuesday, so we left Tuesday evening. So we waited till forever to kind of see if they can get the right parts and everything, and they only have one more part that they need to have it done, and it still was not.
Peggy says every hunter I know who has put out corn for the deer has had hogs or coyotes, hogs show up and get after their animals. What's up with that? Well, I'm not really for sure because we don't have any corn out right now. We haven't had corn out since last July.
Barbara says, speak with Dutch. He has this thing that puts out animal distress calls, and it gets the coyotes in close to trap them. Yeah.
We've got access to, I think Williams actually got one of those as well. That's what we're going to be using.
No hogging the can, Brandon. Left alone.
We may do a live tonight on Steph's channel. We'll just see how it goes.
Love your videos. Enjoy watching them every time they come on. May the Lord bless and protect you and your family. The Lord will guide you and Stephanie and be on your side always.
Yes, 100%.
Good job. Welcome back, Captain. Did you enjoy your swim? He looks tired a little bit. Oh, they can't even see you.
Yeah, at least they'll sleep good tonight.
Throw you off into that pool.
Yeah.
You don't want to get back in that pool. Yeah.
He does. He is tired.
And that's weird because they've all slept a bunch.
The water got my eyes.
Yeah, that's what happens when you open your eyes underwater.
Yeah, that chlorine will burn them. You don't do that. That's when you have goggles. But it'll go away.
Yeah. I think almost everybody does it as kids.
Yeah.
It's fun. His allergies has really been kicking his butt.
Kayson, Jacob asked, how's school going?
Good.
Going good, he said.
We got homework tonight.
Then we have to get all food done. Come on. Yeah.
Helen Hart said, I've been in and out, but been trying to watch. Well, we appreciate it. And I understand sometimes everybody's got things to do.
Hey, Steph, I think your channel is great. I love seeing the animals every day and hearing how everything is going with the kids and the homestead. Thank you, Barbara.
Yeah.
Try to let everybody know the update.
That is the hardest part, is like waking up in the morning and not being able to go out to the animals. The first hardest part for me was the last couple of months, not waking up wanting that cup of coffee every morning. That was pretty hard. And then, in the evening time, I'm a routine person. I will do the same thing every single day. I've always, in a routine, and it's hard when you get out of that routine.
Will Wilbert be getting a girlfriend? I don't know. He might.
Yeah, he may be getting a friend coming to the farm when we get back. But Wilbur has his own personality.
Yep.
We are just relaxing and waiting to get on the road. Go get that deal on.
That was just Addison splashed her and got water on her. He's like a dog. Yeah, he is like a dog. He'll come running up as soon as his name's heard. As long as he... No, Wilbur. You're not like a dog.
I sound like a dog.
No. Yeah, I know that you left Oklahoma for a little bit. I seen that you guys stopped up and visited with Mississippi, Sid and Mike and Frankie. Yep. Sure did. I'm ready for bed. 87 in Georgia and about to rain. Did you throw her in? I'm gonna have to play my video and see what he just did. Did y'all see it? Let's see. Candy said, "Hey, Cowboy Kayson." Oh, Braylee just got help flying.
Let's see.
Watch.
Yeah, same thing I did.
Watch, here she goes.
That's what you landed on my stomach.
Oh.
Braylee got help flying.
Yeah.
Here, stand up, Bubba. Here she goes. Watch Dad in the background. Yep, he's buzzing in it.
109 in North Texas. Yeah, I don't miss that weather at all.
But you had your swimming stuff on still, didn't you? Brandon, I saw you throw her in the pool. I don't know if you saw, but the video that is out just before you're live now is set to private and won't play. Yeah, it's set for 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
So
it'll come back on at 6 o'clock.
You hungry? Yeah. We'll get something in just a little bit.
Yeah, it's great to meet y'all as well, Mike. We had a really good time. Next time, hopefully, we'll get there earlier so we're not short on time with the daylight.
There you go. Ron said, Kayson, Captain Kayson, is Leighton looking after your chickens? That new coop looks beautiful. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty nice to have.
Got to talk the Brown family into getting another
Peter.
puppy. Yeah. Well, we had some people that wanted a puppy, but we didn't want to have to bring them up here and have to, take care of them, and because there's certain hotels that you can't actually take dogs into. So, yeah, Peter, we're getting ready to hop off here in just a few minutes, but we will probably go back live on Steph's tonight. We'll just see how the evening goes. When's Kayson's birthday? When's your birthday?
I don't know.
10 October.
October 15th.
That's right. So, yeah, we're already past the hour. We're going to go ahead and get the kids out, dry them off, and go get something to eat, and then we may see y'all later on tonight. We'll do it up in the room where it's a lot more quieter, and
I get the kids to bed or something.
yeah, get them after we get them settled in to sleep.
Everyone loves me sleep.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for hopping on here. I will actually make this video go live right now as soon as we get off. So if you try to watch the video a while ago, it will pop back up here in just a few minutes.
Yep.
So y'all be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to leave us a comment down below. Even though we don't get to all of them, we do read them. So just keep that in mind, and we will see y'all later on. If not, I'm sure we'll see y'all on the live in Alabama. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Or see y'all this evening. Which one we live? Oh, this one.